folks, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself, and today we've got some more IMSA hypercars. Very cool. So we have the Acura ARX-06 GTP number 10 from the 2023 IMSA Daytona 24-hour. This is the really cool blue one. And then we also have the Cadillac V-Series.R, the number 1 car from the same race, and this one actually took third. So very cool. We have seen both of these castings before, so these are not new castings. They're just new decos, new designs, new liveries, whatever you want to call it. The first Cadillac we saw was the dark blue one, the number 2 car from the same race. So we have the number 1 and number 2 car, which is really cool to have them together like that. And then you also have the white, pink, and blue Acura ARX from the same race. And this one was actually the one that won the race for the GTP class. So also cool to have these together. So yeah, with that being said, we'll go ahead and crack into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Acura first, and then we'll do the Cadillac after. And yeah, really cool stuff. So number 685, there's all your licensing on the back. It even has the licensing for the team, which is really cool. At least I believe that's the I believe that would be the team. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what Wayne Taylor Racing is, but it is officially licensed by IMSA and Acura and Wayne Taylor Racing. This is how every brand should do it. Get licensing for as much as you can, including the manufacturer. But there are the details on the UPC right there. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. If it wants to come out, maybe it won't come out, and we'll just end the video. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. So looking on the box, I thought it was just going to kind of be like a light, just like a normal blue paint. This is actually like a really cool metallic paint. I was not expecting it to be like that, but that is really cool. That's looks even better than what I thought it was going to look like. But start off with the wheels. You do have the really amazing Michelin tire printing going almost all the way around the tire. You have gunmetal gray on the spokes and the actual rim of the wheel, which looks pretty good. There's your number 10 box right there. Some logos and stuff throughout to the side, as well as your number box, GTP, some sponsorship logos and whatnot. You've got Konica Minolta on the fin, as well as Acura Type S. Names of the drivers right there. Very cool. I believe that's probably like a fuel filler or something. I don't know what that little red circle is. But yeah, really nice looking. Again, this blue paint it really is like a metallic blue. It's not just like a gloss blue. It's actually got like almost like a chrome shine to it, which is really neat. So I am a big fan of that. The rest of it is just going to be like black with a little bit of like white and gray or silver. On the front end, you have your Acura badge right there. You've got IMSA on this little front part. I don't know what what are those? I don't know what those little red circles are. I have like some hair on mine or something. There's still a little bit. But you've got these little crazy like canard air scoop pieces with the massive front lip on this thing. And then the air does run through. As you can see, this front like splitter thing actually does work. It is functional on this model, which is cool. You've got the number 10 again. Some more small logos down there. You've got Acura on the windshield banner. I don't know what all this fuzz is all over it. You've got the little tiny mirrors right here, right behind the front wheels. They are actually rubber. They're not actually molded in. For a car like this, I feel like they could just mold those, but because I mean, you're not really going to be touching them on the side of the car like a normal like street car. But yeah, they are rubber. They are flexible. Again, you have these big vents above the wheels. I don't know exactly what that's for. I'm sure it's some sort of aero thing, but they all have it, so it must be regulated by IMSA, which is interesting. But yeah, it looks really good. The fin on this one looks pretty straight. I've had some issues with crooked fins on these. In fact, I believe it was actually on the first version of this casting, so good to not see that. As far as decal use goes, because I know that's been an issue with these, I'm trying to see if there's any decals A lot of it does look like tampo prints. Okay, so this little GTP badge right here looks to be a decal. The number box and all the coloring and stuff looks like it's printed. I believe that these logos right here prints. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes it's real obvious, sometimes it's not. I believe these are prints up here. Obviously, all this stuff on the front looks like prints. I don't know about the IMSA badge. It is possible that these little gray marks back here, these little gray parts, are decals, but I don't really see anything telling me that they are. Even the stuff on the writing on the wing right here looks like printing. Maybe the stuff on the side of the wing is decals. I'm not exactly sure. This one looks to be mostly printed. There might be a few decals. If there are, they look like they're all applied in areas where you're not going to have any weird bubbling or peeling. So that is very good. It is good to see that. Here on the rear end, you do have some really cool taillight detail with the massive rear diffuser back here. So that is pretty cool. And got VP Racing Feel, Michelin, Pennzoil, some cool sponsorship logos on the rear end as well. So yeah, it looks really good, and no quality control issues is always a plus, especially with these cars that have like really intricate liveries and whatnot. So yeah, that is good. Headlights look pretty good on this one as well. They are acrylic, and then they have like the weird like striping or whatever. But yeah, here's a photo of the real car. I haven't done this in a while. I really need to start getting back into the habit, because I really think it helps to see these models compared with the real car. So we will start doing that again. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the Cadillac. This is probably the Cadillac V-Series is probably my favorite hypercar right now, just because I don't know if you guys have heard the video where it takes off from the pit, because these are hybrids. And so when they take off from the pit, they run on electric motor, and then once they get to a certain speed, I believe the combustion engine kicks in, and this one sounds super mean. Maybe I'll put a clip up. Maybe I'll put a clip up of what I'm talking about for a second, so you guys can hear it. Okay, I don't know how long the clip is, but yeah, hopefully I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I don't know if I'm allowed to use clips and stuff like that. I guess we'll figure it out. If the video gets demonetized, at least you guys were able to hear it. But this is number 708. Again, 2023 IMSA Daytona 24 Hours, Cadillac Racing, the number 1 car. There's all your information on the back with the GM licensing, so that is good. And here's the car. So this one is going to be really similar to the blue one that we have gotten already. This one right here. The only difference really is going to be, instead of like this dark like navy blue, it's going to have yellow accents, which I think looks pretty good on the Cadillac. So again, Michelin tire printing is phenomenal on this. You've got some Mobil 1, Michelin Man, and VP Racing Feel, also a little American flag down there. On this side of the wing, you actually have a carbon fiber print, which looks really nice with a couple sponsorship logos on it. You've got the Cadillac with the yellow, gray, red, silver, and blue striping on the fin, and then actually it looks like that might be like some carbon or something. Maybe not carbon, maybe that's just part of the design. But yeah, again, you have the open slots above the wheels. The mirrors are going to be rubber, just like the other one. And on the front of this one, I like the headlights more on this than the Acura, because they're actually like lensed off and you can actually see the headlights, but they do look very nice. You have the big Cadillac badge at the front right there. And then it appears that you also do have some fog light details down here as well. I don't know if the Acura has anything like that. I don't know. But those are little fog light details, so that's cool. Again, massive front lip on these. And then you have the big vent right there, because these are going to be like mid-engine. So number 1 box right there, you've got some nice sponsorship logos and whatnot. There's a number counter. Again, on this side, you do have the carbon fiber on the side of the wing. is nice. The wing is just black. There's no text on it or underneath of it, but the wing does look to be pretty straight on this one as well. And yeah, that is a good thing. Names of the drivers right here, and it kind of I really like how it kind of like fades from yellow to black at like the halfway point through the car. It's done pretty well. And I will say on this one though, I couldn't really tell if we had any decals on the Acura, but this one is you can see. So right here in this lighting, well, let me try to get it to focus. Yeah, so right there, you can see that there is a sharp line right here. And then you can also see the line go down the side of the car. So starting right here on this yellow, all the way down to the back of the car is pretty much going to be a full-on decal. You can see it on this side too. You can see the sharp angles of where the decal is. Well, maybe it doesn't go all the way down the car. I gotta kind of try to figure it out. I think it's important that we really take some time and look at it close on these. So it definitely goes all the way down to at least like right in here. But I believe all this silver detailing down in these channels and above like the rear wheels and stuff, I believe that is all decal print or decal. But it looks okay. I don't see any weird peeling. I don't see bubbling. I don't see any tears or anything. But when you're looking at it with the naked eye, you can definitely tell that it is a decal. I just can't really tell where it ends. That's the only problem. I think it goes all the way to the back though. So unfortunate. I really wish that they could print that. I feel like they could print that. But I don't know. I don't know anything about producing cars, so maybe it is tougher than you would think. But yeah, it is what it is. But luckily, I don't see any major issues or quality control problems with this particular sample that I have, which is good. Taillights look good on this one. They are just like printed, or not printed, but like painted. So you got the red stripes, and then this one back here. A little bit of like venting next to the headlights as well. And then the air channels underneath the car. But yeah, it looks pretty good. You've got the number 1 box at the front of the car right here. You got Cadillac on the windshield banner. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I definitely like the yellow one more than the navy blue one. But yeah, again, I was surprised at the paint on this. But both of these look really good. Before I forget, we'll go ahead and show the Cadillac off against the real car so you can see it compared. And yeah, these are incredible models. If you like IMSA, if you like these hypercars or any type of that kind of thing, I definitely recommend collecting all these hypercars, because we don't really get a lot of 164 brands that do them. I think maybe Kyosho does them, but that might be about it. There might be some other obscure brands that I don't really know anything about, but yeah, very cool cars. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video.